Welcome to a VOD review of me playing AP Irelia. So, I haven't been streaming for years now, um, so I actually don't have like the best type of setup, but I would try to VOD review like that. Let me check the sounds. It's a little bit too loud. Things mainly. So we're gonna be following my camera in this photo review. I wish to actually start streaming again, so I don't need to do that anymore. It's more on my point of view, and we can see like when I tap, we can see uh, where my mouse goes. But for now, it's like that. I am against LeBlanc, which is kind of annoying for Irada AP. Because you need to actually like land the skills. But let's see how the lane goes. So here's just a normal level 1, and there's some fighting on the minimap of bot lane. I actually started with Q, which is not something I do often. I usually start with E. I like E because you can just poke and farm at the same time if you connect things right. But Q is fine. Actually, W is fine mainly against AD champions because you can like tank the poke and at the same time, yeah, I started with W. W I think is more reliable to hit instead of E. Um, and you can use it to tank a little bit of like basic attacks or a ZQ. Often like more AD champions, it's very good to start W level 1 because you just tank their poke and at the same time that you uh, get to them. So here I'm just poking a little bit, but it was not a good trade at all. I'm spending a lot of mana. Um, and she has Ignite, so I need to be careful. That's probably when I remember that she had Ignite. That's why I suddenly started staying more in the back. Sometimes I totally forget. The meta is so focused on TP that I forget. I'm just farming, less hitting. Here I'm fine letting her push. There's nothing to fight for with my jungler. My jungler is on top lane, so I can just farm. And farming with AP Irelia in the beginning is actually normal with Irelia too. There's nothing too different about that. I have no mana, so I think what I would do here is just try to push this wave and back. Let's see. And TP back probably. Let's see what do I buy in lane. Also, I started with Dorans because I have a history of dying too early against LeBlancs. Uh, so it's just trauma. But I prefer against champions that I don't like laning. Severe spamming pings. So a little bit of poke, since now I have a little bit of AP. I bought Tome, I bought Potion. I love Potion. The 150 Potion for me, it's very important every game. And I like buying the ring. So here she, yeah, here she basically Uh, just let me hit everything. We can see the kill back again. It's just I'm level 5, so my W is level 3, which means like it already deals a good amount of damage. She did not expect that with the Comet. That's what I like about Comet is that in my point of view, like it comes often way more um, than Electrocute in terms of cooldown. Another good thing about Comet is that its cooldown is reduced by each ability landed, and it's mainly reduced if it's a one target ability. And Irelia can, with ultimate, you can use 3 kills. Sometimes in a skirmish, you can land 2 comets front to back if you are patient enough to use everything and then go back in. You can land 2 comets very easily. Here I go a little crazy, and I think I die. Yeah, it was not a good idea. I don't know why I did it. I took a tower shot, 2 tower shots, I think. 2 tower shots. Uh, yeah, it was very stupid. I should have flashed. The moment I went to turret range, I should have flashed away. But Carmen was there. It was stupid to me to come from base, sorry, and just engage randomly when the wave is here. I should wait for the wave to be here so I can engage safely. But I was stupid enough. I thought I had it. I don't have the damage yet. I had only like I think a Hextech alternator. Let's go back to my view. So here their team has a really good advantage over us. And also like this Pantheon is like just sitting on top and killing the poor Annie every time. Uh, we're gonna cash on that with the Drake. But yeah, sadly they have a lot more golds because the Pantheon is very fed. My farm is fine against LeBlanc. It's more bot lane and mainly the Pantheon. So you can see the damage of W starts doing. Um, it's already level 4, if I think on the level 7. Yeah, it's level 4. Uh, it right now at max damage, it does 364. Um, and you have to remember it's physical damage, so that's a special thing about AP Irelia is that she doesn't only do AP damage, she will do a good amount of uh, physical damage because her W scales. So her W max charge scales with 120 AP and AD. However, the items give way more AP than AD, so she scales very well. Her E scales 80% AP, and her ultimate 70% for each tick of damage. So there's 2 ticks on her ultimate when it develops and when a person passes through the wall again. So all these scalings are good for AP Irelia, and that's why it's so important to hit the abilities. You shouldn't care for the Q unless you're doing a more um, attack style with build with like a Lich or Lich Bane or Nashor's Tooth. However, these games, since they are more range, LeBlanc and Caitlyn and Karma, of course there's Pantheon and Yoni, but I can keep my range from them, which is actually good because they do a lot of damage if you let them close. I'm going with Horizon Focus first, which is a very good item, Irelia. I think it's I think Horizon Focus on Irelia is very nobody talks about it, but Irelia has a stupid range for a melee champion in terms of hitting abilities, especially with her ultimate. So yeah, so here we have in bot lane a little bit of fighting. Like I said about the range, I do the combo EWR, and you can see that it's a very super range. How do I do here? Is that I use my E here up and I do the combo. So it's important to know that the moment you stun someone with E, if the person doesn't have um, tenacity, if the person doesn't have tenacity, your E will stun them for 0.75 seconds, which is exactly the time you need to charge your W to max damage and ulti. You basically like cancel the animation a little bit of your ultimate. The moment you release W, you press R and it kind of like blends the animation together. It's very nice. Both go out and the person doesn't have the time to dodge it if they don't have tenacity. So it's very good. What I did to Caitlyn is basically the combo of like locking the person in with E and not allowing them to dodge W or R. So I'm basing, I think I have a horizon focus on base, yes. And I instantly TP because I think we're gonna fight something. I prepare my E in case someone comes. Nobody came. I'm gonna help them. And since I'm playing AP, like my auto attacks are so shitty. My Q is so shitty too. Here I do a really good poke on LeBlanc. I see her going for Lulu, so it's important to know that your E is very potent because here I E, making sure I cover her place in both possible ways. So if she stays or if she goes back, she's gonna be hit by the E. My Lulu gets hammered by Pantheon. I tried to hit her. I don't have ulti still. I do have ulti now. I tried to hit the W, but I miss a little bit. I think I would have killed her. If I hit her invisible there, I think it was a kill. It was a good try. I just came here in bot because I saw Caitlyn like and Pantheon probably wants this blue buff, so I'm just saying to see if I can cover it. I come back to lane, I don't miss anything. So you see like with your W and AP, it's very easy to clean waves. Of course, there's the problem of since I don't have Nashor's Tooth and Lich Bane, that means I cannot clear the everything easily. In terms of the kill, I cannot reset the kill that easily. But you get used to it. It takes some couple of games to get used to not being able to clear minions like AD Irelia. If you build Lich Bane, it's very easily. It's very easy. Sorry. But yeah, apparently there's another fight. Lulu is being followed by Pantheon. I think she dies. I take a little bit of her damage with my W, but I took too much damage for comfort. Um, Lulu died. I flash. Oh my god. I by accident I kill LeBlanc. I actually kill LeBlanc here with my ulti with the flash. You see how potent this ultimate is? It's absurd sometimes how people like get one shot by the wall. what happened here is that sometimes they will take double damage if they are where the wall is spawning and walking. They will take the instant the damage of the developments of the ulti, but also the damage of passing through the wall at the same time. So it's very funny sometimes, especially with dash champions. It happens a lot. I'm taking all the damage with my W. Pantheon flashes. I have nothing anymore. I just let my team finish the job. That's great. Um, Now I'm going back to following me. And I'm buying. Now I'm going to go for Mask. Yeah, I'm going to go for Liandry's Torment. Um, that is actually an item that, in theory, it should be bad, but in practice, I noticed the damage is insane. Why I think is that is because one, it has percentage upgrade of damage. The same thing with Horizon Focus, right? Percentage damage with high scaling damage like Irelia, and also hybrid damage. So percentage damage is very good. Having your damage increased by percent, so Rabadon, Horizon Focus, Mask, it's very good. Another thing is that Irelia's Q uh, applies Leandry's, so although you were not like doing a lot of damage with the Q necessarily because it's AD and it doesn't have AP scaling, you are applying a burn, and you can do that with your ulti, like hitting multiple people, applying multiple burns, and get off after. Um, it turns out it does a lot of damage. It doesn't need to be tank. It's very good. I really like Leandris. Again, I prepare my E, and I fully ulti her. She almost dies. You can see again the I can focus on her. So here I prepare my E. I wait to see if someone shows, and I use my full combo. And if she didn't have barrier, she was dead. Because she was stupid enough to pass through the wall, which a lot of people do. A lot of people forget. Because they are not used to AP Irelia. Maybe one day they will start like thinking more about it. I try to poke, I just miss everything here. Uh, and that's it. Nothing more to do here. At least we are as a team like back. We were 2k behind. Right now we are just half behind, so it's way better. Graves is doing very well too. He was not doing that well in the beginning against Pantheon, in comparison, of course. My farm is actually pretty good. Is currently the biggest of the game. I try to do the combo, but Karma flashes it. I don't think we can get anything more here. We're gonna get the mid turret. I tried to do the same thing again, but nobody appeared. And I have my ultimate back. So we can do something here. I stun LeBlanc and I instantly ulti just to deal damage to them. Sometimes you don't need to kill someone. Sometimes in a fight you just need to actually oops, I almost got killed. Sometimes you just need to do enough damage so they're scared to come into battle. And that's enough to win a team fight. So if I hit my stun, like why not OT if there's more people around? You're gonna do a lot of damage. Hitting one person is only if you really know you are going to kill them. Or they don't have like a healer, Against a Soraka, for example, there's no point in like trying to kill someone like that or Emilio. They're gonna heal them anyways. But against Emilio and someone like Nami, oops, I missed the cannon. Someone like Nami, sometimes it's good to actually not focus the AD carry, but actually focus the support. Because Emilio cannot dodge your combo, and he cannot heal him enough in time, so um, also Nami's so squishy. So our Graves just died, which is bad. Thankfully, there's no objectives in the map right now. They're trying to go, and I use my ultimate with flash, but oh wait, good, great. The horizon focus damage was actually great. I'm tanking the AD damage. You see how much I tank, but unfortunately, everyone is dead. Silver had to go base. But it's just to see like they did a lot of combos and stuff, but W is so good with Irelia. Um, we can see uh, when my stats appear, we will see how much percentage AD damage we're blocking with W. Oh wow, this was so important for us, Graves stealing that. So here my W actually is blocking 78. Um, so W's damage reduction is upgraded by level, not ability level, actually champion level. So it's not 70 plus 7, it's probably like around 60 plus, I don't know. I don't know exactly the numbers, but I finished my Leander's tournament, so I'm very strong. And we can see like the damage of cut down is very good. The damage of arcane is very good. Arcane comments. LeBlanc did something wrong, which was, and I did something wrong also. She got into my W, and I tried to ulti her when she had her W used, which is stupid because of course, she's going back. Um, I'm going to take this turret. I see that there's a fight, but I prefer the objective for now, the money. Especially because I use my ulti like crazy. We didn't have vision here. I think it's better to just let the fog of the red on so you can see my gameplay better. They wanted to Baron, but it's like against their team is very hard. Like LeBlanc, Yone, Karma, they can do a lot of damage. Sadly, I miss Yone there. I would do a lot of damage. Probably half his health. Although I think he does have. No, he didn't build resistances. I come back and I prepare my E because I'm afraid Yone is still there. Uh, really, AP is not as good, of course. She's not as good as AD Irelia in 1v1s, okay? Um, but she can surprise people with damage a lot. Um, I see my team is pinging Baron. They're thinking about something. I'm seeing if Yone is still here. I see he came back to the turret. I'm gonna try to do something. And here you see her damage is not that high in 1v1s. But Leandris got me. The Leandris burn killed him. Um, so like I said, AP Irelia is not supposed to do the same things as AD Irelia, right? AD Irelia is very good in doing damage to one target. So ATP meets. My team won the fight 4v4. I won 1v1 against Yone. AP Irelia is more focused on doing damage to multiple people at the same time. That's why I don't like building Nashers and Lich Bane that much, because it kind of gives that impression that you should go in, when in fact... So I kill Karma here with my W, and I should go, because Pantheon has ulti, and he's probably coming. Thank God I go away. Let's see what I'm buying. I think I'm just trying to have Rabadons perfect. I finish my Rabadons. I have still the biggest farm in the game. That's a really good sign. I have been helping my team a little bit. Not that much, but most of the time. But it's still keeping good farm. And now I have 3 items against most people that have like 2 items, 2.5. Which means I can like do really good damage. People are gonna be surprised about the damage. I hope I don't do stupid stuff. They killed Karma, which is good because I think Drake is coming up soon. We're gonna clean the wards. And we ping Annie to go top because I don't want to be... I'm way stronger than Annie, so it's better if I stay with my team than she says. And I don't have TP, so they let us get the Drake, which is great. We have Inferno Soul for free. And I'm gonna just clean stuff here. And I see Pantheon. He flashes on me and I instantly ulti. And here he takes my damage, but he's not gonna tank the W. Yeah, I remember that kill. They thought I didn't have damage, but I do. And I do a combo. I missed the E first, but at least I can... Yeah, I can do that now because Rabadon's with Liandry's. It just... I just missed the combo, okay? Here, you can see that I use my W first. Because I was supposed to release my E before starting my W, but it was on the wrong position, but it worked out. And I could just come back with kill on both and sacrifice myself, which is fine. But yeah, that's the power of having Rabadon. Third item, which is tanking fully any easy damage from turrets and everything. That's why I tank so much there. And at the same time doing a lot of damage. A lot of damage. And I think the game is just over at this point. We see my team just pushing. Annie dies. LeBlanc is almost dead. Okay. I'm pinging my team off because I'm like, there's nothing to do there anymore. So it's better for you guys to just leave. Now, I think it's just a thing of... I bought Blighting Dew just because there's like Hex Drinkers and Wits Ends. Happily they didn't have Tenacity, so it's nice. I see Pantheon ulti, so I just combo him and kill him very quick. Just again, the same principle, E, W, and ulti, he tanks, but it's fine, he's gonna just take the slow and I get him. after you start with your Q level 3, you already do a good amount of damage to at least reset sometimes, you know? Um, Here I prepare my W because I knew somebody was there. And I prepare my E and I just kill her. And I think if we just watch the vision of both, I prepare my E, she's not seeing it, and I just kill her. With Infernal Soul, AP Irelia can do a lot of damage. And we just TP for the end. And that's it. I think this was one of my best games of AP Irelia I've played recently. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you've learned something about AP Irelia. And I hope more people try it, because I'm not the best player in the world. I'm sure people can do way more with it. So yeah, bye.